He's having a ball.
We ought to be on the back side waiting for the deer to come running out.
Like getting the candy store out there. Every time he drops a big one, he looks up here. We're just like this. No, wrong tree. So supervising up here doing it good best.
Well, Ryobi is still eating.
You feel like the man?
Oh.
Looks a little different. You can see the sky.
A lot of fun. You can cut a lunch and then you can keep looking out there and seeing like,
that one can go.
What, are you just basically cutting on every single hickory or what? A bunch of hackberries and elms, and then just the really spindly hickories that are just packed in tight grooves. Keep a few hickories around for what? Diversity, essentially. Squirrels? Yeah, squirrels love them. I mean, as far as deer, they aren't doing much, but they don't steal a ton of sunlight when they're going like that, because they're just too thick. So.
Better get that safety strap on.
Right.
Well, we learned how to blow in insulation today, and now we're going hunting.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Hopefully we didn't get cancer or anything.
Oh.
Probably didn't have the necessary protections on.
A little asbestos in us.
Asbestos?
Yeah.
I don't think that's how you say it, Ted.
How do you say it?
Asbestos, I think.
Asbestos?
Asbestos.
I think it's a B. Asbestos.
Asbestos. Well, either way, you're wrong then.
Why?
You said no. It's not asbestos.
What is it?
It's asbestos, I think.
I don't think so. We'll look it up though.
It's just like overzealous, you know?
Yeah.
Overzealous, eager, overexcited.
And asbestos.
We're gonna have to double check that tonight because I think you're wrong about that one.
Alright, we're going hunting. We're running on short time tonight. Just got done blowing in insulation in our garage. Got a little green face paint on because it's pretty warm out, so throw some of this on and get after them. You want some?
Yeah.
I like that.
It's a good mix.
How's that? Pretty good?
It's perfect. Just kind of like rub it all around, like face wash.
That's good. You got a
Probably
big
got enough
giant
on both
green
sides.
dot on your side. Little giant green dots on your cheeks.
Is it?
Yeah. Keep spreading it a little bit. Yep, a little more. A little more around your chin. You still got a bunch on there to spread, looks like.
Seems like it's pretty dang. You're just messing with me.
I'm kidding.
God dang it.
It had to hurt a little bit.
Yeah, I was rubbing pretty dang hard, to be honest. Like, how hard is this stuff to spread? Jeez.
Jake was over here a couple nights ago and saw a few bucks around this spot. A couple of them he said were shooters, so he was going to a different spot to observe, and actually I was planning on going to that spot as well. We both had the same idea, same bottom in mind to go observe, but he was going there, so I just said, well, I'll go over here where you saw those bucks the other night. So Hayden and I jumped in the truck and we headed over here. We got in here with plenty of time. It's only about 5:45 right now. Didn't bring our packs or anything, we just dove in here. Wanted to get in here and find a spot where we could see, because I've never actually been into this spot. We're sitting by a couple of trees out here looking over this bottom. Ton of cattails down below us, and then some ag fields up on the private about 200 yards away. The goal for tonight is just to be able to look down in here and spot a buck. But we got enough wind cover tonight where if we did see one down in there, we could probably make a pretty good move on it and get close to wherever it's headed to and try and cut it off. The cold front from this weekend has now passed, and I think it got up to like 74 today. So we're back to the heat, but as long as we can keep getting into these bedding areas and hopefully start going to more spots where we can really see into the bedding, we should have some luck. Another cold front rolling in later this week, so we'll just keep picking away at them here and eventually we'll get our chance.
You see him, Nicholas?
I saw one walking into the tree line.
Yeah, you did.
Great does.
It's good to be getting in here right when they're getting on their feet, so we kind of know where they're at.
So
So this evening it's pretty warm out, so we came back into a spot where we've seen bucks under similar conditions. I hit a buck 2 or 3 years ago now in this spot. We catch them down this bottom. It seems like they like to bed down in this taller stuff, and then they travel throughout this dried up slough. I'd imagine they feel real safe doing that. They know nobody's going to be in a tree stand along it, so it seems like they're pretty vulnerable down in there. If we can get eyes on them, and then it's super muddy and quiet to move up through there. When I hit that buck, we pretty much just ran till we got 30 yards from him. We watched him pop up on the bank, and we were able to sneak up. I got like a 10-yard shot at him. I just blew it. But we're hoping to basically have the same thing happen tonight, only I can make a good shot. And there's also a bunch of tracks that travel right up past us within bow range, so we've had deer come right by within bow range in this setup. Should be game on if we get eyes on something. There's honestly more buck sign in here than just deer sign in general, critter sign in general. It's like this whole thing is just pretty crazy with all sorts of tracks. Bunch of big rubs right down below us here. There's already a couple does up on their feet way down along that edge down there, feeding on acorns that are dropping, seems like. So we're gonna get our eyes peeled, keep our eyes peeled. Nick's gonna close this interview out. He's gonna have something Texas to say for you guys, surely.
I haven't seen anything yet.
Yeah, I was looking right at him.
You see him laying there?
Well, I think he's standing.
There's that.
Little willow, like green willow. Keith, if you're filming that, you should be filming him. We got eyes on a buck pretty early. I think he just laid back down. I thought I could see his hide for a while, and then a little bit later thought I could see him licking himself off. Let's see his antlers moving or something. He might just lay there till dark. Hopefully he gets up and works down towards this slough. If not, might try to call at him, and it's super calm. He should be able to hear us. We'll just make a bunch of noise up in this woods, see if we can bring him over here. Shake some trees around and stuff. Make us great.
I still got no idea where he is. I ain't seen him yet. I thought y'all were joking with me.
Most deer we've seen last 4 or 5 days.
This is exhilarating.
Gotta love it when does just start flooding out. One comes over here, we might try and slock her.
Hey, that's trademarked.
Oh, that's true. Sorry, Tim Wells. And I drive Ford trucks.
Deer right there. Another deer coming out from the right. Yeah.
As the evening progresses, Hayden and I watch a ton of deer flood out of the bedding area, but nothing that we wanted to shoot.
Should see his rack now. See him, Nick?
No.
Okay.
Might have to move it down. He's coming. You want to let him get out of better sight, or you want to just...
No, I think I want to make sure he's going to
Get right to that ditch.
He might honestly just come right past us.
Yeah.
he's running.
He's coming to that grunt.
Right to it. No, I think it was like as soon as he heard like your first movement, he was just like, and just looked right up.
I didn't even think about you guys still being up there.
Yeah.
It's like I had good cover. But
I wasn't in a like great spot. I was right up against that tree, but I knew that I was.
Yeah, as soon as you said.
That's why I was like, I don't want to make a noise. I want him to just work down that edge and let
I
you
didn't
draw.
even think about that. Like I was thinking it'd be to our advantage because I wanted him to come close, check us out.
I figured, but once he turned that last time, I was like, he might just come right down that.
Yeah. I mean, he was going to walk this edge, it seemed like.
Yeah.
Were you just trying to make
I was trying to tuck back in here to make sure like I got a nice little spot where I could sit back, and he's got to be 25 yards before he sees me, so I was going to tuck back in here. But I didn't even think about you guys still being up there.
Yeah,
This sun's on you and stuff.
Yeah, it was like the last bit of light was on me. You were just like, he's in the open right there. I was just like, oh my God.
it went from
100 yards.
it
Like
went
that.
from nothing to like really just observing him to hunting
Yeah.
in seconds.
He was on us, unfortunately.
I think our mistake was before you grunted was not having a plan, like prepared action of what are we gonna do when he starts coming.
It was just like, see if he turns his head
Yeah.
if I do this.
When you were grunting, it was like, I'm gonna grunt. Yeah, okay, whatever.
He's 150 yards down there.
Okay. I didn't think he's about to just beeline right to us.
Yeah.
But that's just, we should have had a plan for what we were gonna do.
For what we were about to get ourselves into.
Zero plan.
I should have the little bunk buddies tucked in somewhere.
That one brow tine's like
Oh, God.
that long. It's like a Gillette can.
We thought we were going to have to go to them. Little did we know we could just get on the horn and just be like, hey, come here.
Yoo-hoo. We're over here.
Come here really fast, come here.
Before it's too dark, quick, hurry.
Well, mistakes were made, lessons were learned. I should have either made sure we all had good cover. Maybe next time we'll only bring 2 people. That would be a complete buck party. That would have been the first deer I've ever shot with a bow with 3 people for sure.
I was like, this is going to be insane if this works.
Just a circus down here. Yeah. Just calling him in, you hit him with that high ball, he couldn't make it.
Even on the full moon, they're coming into the ground. It's crazy.
Yeah.
What were you soaking them in?
Pineapple juice.
Pineapple juice enough, huh?
Yep. Got some of this here. Use that till we're out. Then I'll go to some just salt and cracked black pepper. And we're gonna grill them really, really hot for about 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes aside. And then we're gonna yank them.
And that's it.
And then that's it. And that's all there is to it.
All right. Kind of the good stuff there.
This is Stik's best friend.
Ain't got enough space. Real tired.
Oh, this stuff is scorched.
I forgot about those.
I forgot they were out here.
Hot boudins.
Might have scorched that one a little bit, I think.
It's the chef's piece.
I did drop one really good looking piece right down into the bowels of that thing.
A little bit because they take a little bit longer and then throw them in after.
Oh! One bite. Everybody knows rules, right?
It's kind of a big piece to do one biter. But Jacob did it.
Do it. You know the rules, that is. There you go.
Thermals are dropping. Just there's some milkweed. It's basically just.
Still there, dog.